guys, it's Luke here and welcome back to another video. You join me here today at Silverstone. I have not been here to Silverstone in a very long time, and I also haven't been on track in a long time too, so that is obviously all going to change today. You join me today with a Lotus Exige, a very different car which is obviously never featured on the channel before. It's a little bit different to what I normally feature, but this one is obviously no standard car. This specific one is fitted with a K20 block, which is essentially the engine from a DC5 Integra Type R, running around 230 horsepower, still NA, but let's not forget this is a Lotus Exige. It weighs about 800 kilos. Now, I personally don't have the power to work out the power to weight ratio, but it's gonna be quick, very, very quick indeed. Like I said, I haven't been on track in a very, very long time. Really excited for this one actually, because it's something a little bit different. I'm not gonna be driving the car on track. We will introduce you to Zaid very shortly, who's the owner of the car. He's gonna walk us around basically what he's done to it, and then we're gonna head out for a little session here at Silverstone, which on this lovely day should be a hell of a lot of fun. Okay, so we're now joined with Zaid, the owner. Mate, thank you so much for inviting me down to Silverstone today.
All good.
To check out this thing. This is your little track toy?
Yep.
Toy it is. It's a bit of an animal actually.
Yeah, no, it does the job.
Yeah, absolutely. I imagine a lot of fun, very nimble.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've never driven anything like it, to be honest.
Yeah, I can imagine. But you're kind of squeezed in there, aren't you? It's a very, very tight cockpit, but have a little look in there in a moment. I mentioned in the intro, it's not your standard Lotus, very much so a track spec Lotus, which is well, kind of difficult to do because it's already got a track spec car, but you've got a DC5 engine in it, K20. Completely stock engine, I believe?
Yeah, stock apart from intake and map, and that's it.
Yeah, have you got any plans to kind of forced induction it?
Oh, it's always next year.
Yeah, true.
You know, kind of a bit like Ferrari's title host, but you know, at some point I'd love to have a supercharger on it, but then you're into kind of, would it stay reliable, etc., etc. So,
yeah, I mean, it's what, 230 brake at the moment?
Yeah, it's about 230 bhp.
Which is probably enough because it weighs so little, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's smaller tracks is absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
Bigger tracks, anything above 120, because the car is not very aerodynamic at all. You know, you think being low and small, but actually, no, they're like a barn door, even without the wing. So it's kind of not the fastest above 120. Okay. So a bit of extra power would be nice. Yeah,
that is true. I imagine around the corners is where it comes alive.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
100%.
Visually, the aero on this car is pretty insane. So if you wouldn't mind kind of giving us a bit of a walk,
I mean, it's all done for a reason. So when I bought the car, it didn't have the wing diffuser or the canards at the front. Yeah. So canards went on first, just because they look nice.
Yes.
And then I tracked it quite a lot. Diffuser probably doesn't do too much, to be honest. It might do a little bit, but the wing was for a specific reason, because actually the turn-in on the way into corners is so good on this car. Yeah. Once you get used to it, we got to the point where the back couldn't keep up on turning. Yeah. So it always kind of try and oversteer on turning, which is fun. But then actually, the thing that spurred me to get the wing was having a huge spin just over there.
Oh really? At Silverstone as well?
At Cops, yeah. At Cops, like 95 miles an hour. Yeah. Just lost the rear on entry. Lucky to keep away out of the barriers, etc. Yeah. So then going after specific downforce. So this wing is modelled off 911 Cup car. It should be around about 80 to 90 kilos of downforce, around 100 miles an hour. Wow, roughly. Okay. So on a car that only weighs 800 kilos, you can feel it.
Suspension setup, obviously, that's, I guess,
I mean, I was looking for a Honda Lotus specifically. Yeah. So the suspension setup on it is Quantum coilovers, who are a small company, but actually really highly regarded, because quite often these are on nitrons, but I mean, it feels fantastic on it. And actually speaking to a couple of people who've compared both, they tend to prefer the Quantums. Okay. So Quantum single-way adjustables does the job. AP big brake conversion, which might not need it, but it does give you a bit of extra reassurance.
Yeah, exactly. And then inside, like you mentioned, I didn't actually notice the roll cage until you mentioned it actually. Yeah. Really tight in here actually as well. But
so roll cage is really nice integrated because it doesn't actually get in your vision. A lot of people think that's a sequential, it's not, unfortunately. It's just a normal H pattern, but VTEC, it might make the gear change a bit nicer, but it looks nice.
Awesome. No, it's an epic thing. Really, really cool. I cannot wait to experience it actually.
No problem.
So I think if that's pretty much everything, should we hop in?
Yeah, definitely.
Have a quick session. 100%. Awesome.
100%.
Okay, here we go. It's very loud. 8,000 RPM. unreal. Absolutely unreal.
Definitely. Even driving it, you start feeling a bit.
Yeah, absolutely. So here we are, back in the pits. Unfortunately, my GoPro overheated because it is so hot today. But this thing, honestly, out on track, I mean, I am shaking a bit actually. It corners so well, literally like it's on rails. Really, really cool to experience it out on track. Just a shame that the GoPro died, my main one as well. So hopefully I'll be able to salvage things, but good fun nonetheless. But mate, thank you so much.
No worries.
It's been a pleasure.
All good.
Yeah, hopefully we'll catch it maybe sometime as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Nürburgring or something. That'll be good fun. Awesome. So there we are. Not the end of the video which I had planned, but hey ho, GoPro problems. It happens to all of us. Awesome to experience this thing. Literally, I do need a lie down. I am feeling really rather unwell, but besides the point, epic to experience it on track. As always, in these kind of videos, you can find Zaid's Instagram link down in the description down below. But for me today, that is it. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please do make sure you leave a like and make sure you subscribe for all the adventures still to come.